While I was at work that day, I had no idea my entire life was about to be turned upside down. It was a normal weekday in downtown Chicago. I was working late shifts, trying to keep everything together, paying off my mortgage, and building a life I could finally call my own. That loft wasn't just an apartment, it was my independence, my sacrifice, my proof that I made it on my own. Then my phone rang. It was my neighbor. Her voice sounded nervous, almost panicked. She said, "Hey, you might want to come home. Your mom is here, and she's telling everyone that your downtown loft is now family property." For a moment, I thought I misheard her. Family property? That didn't make sense. I asked her to repeat it, and she said it again, this time slower, like she didn't even believe it herself. My stomach dropped instantly. My mom and my sister were at my home, without telling me, making claims about my property. I left work immediately. The drive felt like it took hours. My mind was racing the entire way. I kept asking myself the same question, how did it even come to this? When I finally arrived at the building, I saw something I'll never forget. Boxes. My personal boxes. Being carried out of the elevator. And standing right there in the lobby was my sister, calm, smiling, like she belonged there. My mom was talking to the front desk staff like she owned the place. And then I heard her say it again. "This loft is family property now. My daughter just needs a place, and this is the best option." I froze. Everything in me stopped for a second. Then I walked in. "What is going on here?" I said firmly. The entire lobby went silent. My mom turned to me like nothing was wrong. And then she said it again, like it was completely normal. "We decided as a family that your sister will move in here. You don't need all this space. It's selfish to keep it to yourself." My sister stepped forward and added, "You live alone anyway. We need it more than you do." That moment, something inside me changed. Not anger, not panic, something colder. I looked at them and said, "Who gave you the right to make that decision?" My mom didn't even hesitate. "We are your family. We don't need permission." That sentence hit me harder than anything else. Because what I heard wasn't love. It was entitlement, and they weren't asking, they were taking. But what they didn't know was something very important. This loft wasn't shared, it wasn't family property, it was legally mine, 100%. Every document, every signature, every payment was under my name alone. I had protected myself years ago for exactly this reason. I took a deep breath and said calmly, "You need to leave, now." My mom laughed slightly, like I was joking. "You would really kick your own mother out?" My sister added, "You're really going to embarrass the family like this?" But I didn't move. Instead, I called building security. That's when the situation shifted. Security arrived, confused at first. But I showed them my documents on my phone. Ownership, lease, everything. The truth was clear. I was the only legal owner. Not my mom, not my sister, me. Within minutes, the conversation changed. The staff asked them to leave the premises immediately. My mom's expression changed from confidence to shock. My sister stopped talking completely. And just like that, they were escorted out. The lobby went silent again. But this time, it wasn't chaos. It was over. That night, I sat alone in my loft looking out over the city lights of downtown Chicago. It didn't feel like victory. It felt like realization, because I learned something I'll never forget. Family doesn't automatically mean respect. And love without boundaries becomes control. A few days later, messages started coming in. Some emotional, some angry, some trying to guilt me into giving in. But I didn't respond immediately. Because sometimes silence is the strongest answer. Eventually, I made my decision. I would keep my boundaries firm. No one gets access to my life, my home, or my peace unless they respect what I built. Not even family. Because I didn't survive all those years of struggle just to lose everything overnight. Speech balloon. If you've ever been in a situation where family crossed the line, share your story in the comments. Thumbs up, like this video if you believe in standing up for yourself. Bell, and don't forget to subscribe for more real-life emotional stories like this.